Next week, at least 15 streets from New York's Manhattan will be closed. Why? Because the United Nations headquarters is welcoming world leaders and representatives to attend the United Nations General Assembly, General Debate, and high-level meetings. About 140 heads of states and governments will attend. They will be here to discuss world issues and prepare policies necessary to combat the world's most pressing concerns. For this general debate, here are some of the highlights you need to keep an eye on. First, this will be Secretary General Ban Ki-moon's last time to attend high-level week events. The UN chief will wrap up its second 5-year term at the end of 2016. There are currently 9 candidates in the running to replace Ban, 5 men, 4 women. Antonio Guterres from Portugal is on the top. The decision is expected to be made in October. Keep an eye out for those names as this week's events unfold.
Participants will be looking towards 2030. It has been a year since the Sustainable Development Goals were adopted. On January the 1st, 17 goals were officially implemented with the hope of ending poverty, reducing inequality, and battling climate change. Next week provides an opportunity for countries to discuss what can and must be done to incorporate the goals into policy.
The refugee crisis will top the agenda. The United Nations General Assembly high-level meetings on migrants and refugees will take place on September the 19th, followed by the Leaders Summit on refugees the next day. The goal of the Leaders Summit is to secure new, significant global commitments to the funding to humanitarian appeals and international organizations, and also admit more refugees through legal work and other pathways, and also increase the refugees' self-reliance and inclusion through opportunities for education and legal work. The pressure is on to ratify the Paris Agreement. The Paris Climate Agreement is considered to be the world's first legally binding international climate agreement, committing participating countries in keeping the rise of global temperatures well below 2 degrees Celsius. However, it has to be ratified by all countries. China and the US joined the pact earlier this month, and this Paris Agreement will take into effect 30 days after at least 55 countries bring forward their ratification for review. For the latest updates on the UN events, please follow Xinhua's coverage on our YouTube channel and our Facebook webpage, beginning next week.